Okay guys, we're making a video today of red clover seeding. We're standing in a wheat field. Show them the ground deer. We're standing in a wheat field. We haven't had our first packing rain today. If you look down at the ground, you can see that there is still cracks from the winter's crust. And this is a good time to sow clover with the broadcaster. Anytime from when there's snow on the ground, like the 1st of February, to where we're at today, which is about March 20th. We have a good window in here. After you get the first packing rain, it will take this surface and it will break it down, and there will not be cracks. But right now we still have cracks from the winter freezing, thawing that have not broken yet. Now, in all fairness, guys, come here and look at this. I actually seeded this about 3 weeks ago, but for the video purposes today I had my wife here for the video. But look at that little fella right there. Can you focus in on that, dear? There's a baby clover. There's a baby clover that fell into the crack and found dew and moisture, and we've had some 70-degree days, and he has germinated, and that is the baby. Oh, you just killed it, dear.
No, I didn't. He's in there. There's another one in there.
Okay, well, leave him alone. Anyway, that's where the red clovers will come up. So here is the machine we use. This is a very a Garber Seed Easy is what it is. They're made in USA. Very good seeders. They hold a bushel. Remember, on the clover, with this I'm targeting 7 pounds to the acre, so I can plant a little bit less than 10 acres with a fill up on this. But it's obviously an electric model. And it gives me about a 20-25 foot spread. I know that Garber specs say 20, but it spreads a little bit further than that. So come up here a little bit closer, honey. This is a modification I have made to this, and it was just a real simple bracket to carry it on the back rack of my four-wheeler. These spreaders are incredibly accurate if you have clean seed, but like all small seeds, your orifice is very important. So if you have dirty, chaffy clover, it'll get plugged in the orifice. Obviously, when you're dealing with little bitty fine clover seed, it needs to be cleaned to get it to flow through the little bitty orifices. But this spreader is a dual hole spreader, so it has a very good pattern. It comes with adjustment on the actual broadcaster. Comes with adjustments so you can tilt, raise, lower, and you can get that spread pattern figured out. When you get it for the first time, when you get one of these seeders for the first time, you're going to have to burn some clover, because the only way to figure out your spread pattern, how I initially calibrated this was on snow, and I had somebody on the four-wheeler, and you would have the broadcaster running, and you would open the gate, and then you'd shut the gate after 2 seconds, and then you could go, and on the snow or the ice or a concrete surface, some hard surface, you would be able to see the spread pattern. It'll show up clear as day. I like to spread onto snow in February if you can, because on the snow you can see exactly where the clover's landing. You can see your spread pattern perfectly. So once you're experienced, you can spread in conditions like this. You just carry in your mind, know your pattern, and you go. So the last thing I want to say about clover seeding, 90% of the clover gets seeded with the broadcaster in wheat. When we do oats, obviously we're running the red clover in the drill with the oats. But on wheat, 90% of it gets broadcast with this. The only exception to that is if my wheat gets too big or too far ahead of me and you cannot actually see ground out here, then I will come back in. If I can't get good seed soil contact, then I will drill my red clover in my wheat. But seeding rate, 5 would be adequate. With the broadcaster you go a little bit heavier, but if I was drilling the red clover, I would be down to 5.5 pounds to the acre. Thanks for watching, guys.